I think we are live. Let us know if the audio levels are okay. But welcome to 2SRL Tier 2, Round 7, I believe, for Monaco. And joining me is Pixel.
Hello. Yeah, so Monaco today. A little bit of a disappointing turnout, only 11 drivers. But still possibility for a good race. We saw in Essilor yesterday, that was an incredible race. Lots of drama, and shout out to Tipsy Bob. Very unexpected P4. Very well driven. So can always be a couple of surprises at this track.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Satoshi is first out of the pits. He'll be looking to get a lap in early. And of course, Monaco is a very unique track, different to many of the others on the calendar. So strategy around here is basically the only way you're going to overtake and make up positions during the race.
Yeah, it's possible to kind of force your nose in, but it's very high risk and low reward, and usually ends up in tiers. Satoshi's just about to start his lap. He is really quick at Monaco. I think his TT was an 8.6, which is just blistering pace, really. Conservative and...
Yeah, he's coming up to Casino Square now at the top of the hill. You seem to be cutting out a bit, Pixel, so don't know if that's your mic. Obviously, purple set to 1, but he's the first one to set a lap, so you'd expect that. Coming through the hairpin, very tight, of course, but the tunnel here, Portier, you really need to get a good exit to carry speed all the way into the entrance of the chicane. So here he goes through the tunnel now. Looks to be a clean-ish lap so far. I noticed he did touch the wall a bit on the exit of turn 1, but a nice chicane there, coming through to back, fully committed. The wall opens up a lot more than you expect on the outside, so you can carry more speed than you would think. And coming through Raskas in first or second gear, and into the final corner then. A nice exit, not too much wheel spin, and across the line he's going to do a 110.0. That's an okay banker lap.
Yeah, it was a pretty conservative lap. He left a lot of time on the table, and I think only for his ABS he might have snagged the brake and maybe touched the wall in Raskas. He ran quite deep, but managed to pull it back. 10.0 as a banker in any case is quite respectable, and shenanigans in turn 1, the car gone sideways.
Oh, who's that? It's a Red Bull of...
Yeah, Lynx Longwall. New to 2S. And new to League Racing as well.
Oh! I think he's blocked the Williams on his lap. Or is that... No, Tilge just finished the lap, actually.
Yeah, so thankfully no harm, no foul, but need to keep an eye out. Formula Chris goes forth with a 10.3 opener. So far, Satoshi on top. A couple more laps to come through. Larson has damage in his build out of his lap.
Yeah.
So should be a bit of a lull now, and maybe some laps coming back around in the next minute and a half or so, I would guess.
So I think Sanix is about to start a lap in the Ferrari.
Yeah, Sanix, he's a pretty handy driver when he puts it together. Goes back into the pits, so maybe a damage or something, but when he's on form, he is quite quick, so an eye out for him.
So Jonah, the only car out on track, apart from Eddie and Chris, who are on in laps after finishing their flyers. Looks to be pretty close between the top 4 at the moment, but obviously all those times will change. I'd imagine we'll get into the low 9s with Satoshi and Jonah here as well.
Yeah, certainly I would think maybe 9.2s, 9.3s at least. Not a little bit quicker. So Jonah nearly finishes out lap just coming around Rascas now. Wants a good drive through Anthony Noge. Gets a good drive out. It's down towards the line. It takes a lot of curve in Saint Devot. Gets away with it though. And up towards Massenet. Doesn't take the widest entry. Keeps the shorter line than some people through there, but it works for him. Very neat and tidy so far, and that's the fastest first sector. 18.0. Well, there's been a bit of a weird corner in these cars. It doesn't really work. So far, a very tidy lap from Jonah. Down towards the Nouvelle chicane, late braking. He snagged the brake a little bit and cut just about as much as you would dare. Gets away with it, and a very good commitment through to back, nearly touched the inside wall. You want to aim to miss it just by a hair, and that's what he did. And good speed through the chicane. This is a very good lap so far. Through Rascas into Anthony Noge, and a good drive out. Should be a 9. And yeah, it's a 9.2. Very quick by Jonah. Very good lap. No drama, just kept it clean and neat and got the time for it.
Indeed. So I think Linkus Longwool. Oh no, sorry, he's coming into the pits again now, so he won't be starting.
Yeah.
Hammer time will be.
Yeah, Sanix had started the lap, but invalidated at turn 1, so still last with no time on the board for Sanix. Yeah, lots of curve, but looked a little bit nervous on the exit of Sandoval, not quite sure what the car wants to do, and that's a really wide entry. Something of an unusual line through Massenet there. And up on his sector 1 time by a 10th, but still half a second down.
Oh, he's got the line wrong.
Quite, yeah, he does not look particularly comfortable, I have to say.
He's got the rev glitch on my screen as well, so that's not helping.
Oh, fun. Yeah, he's snacking brakes everywhere, which is really something you don't want to do in Monaco, because it can give you just a hint of understeer, and when you're this close to the barriers, that can cost you a lot. But apparently the fastest sector 2 for hammer time, so...
he seems to be braking a lot, especially through to back. I noticed he was almost full brakes.
Yeah, so maybe he's like, it doesn't look the smoothest, so I'd hazard a guess is to say he's a pad user, and he goes P2 on a 109.9.
Yep, Larson is going to cross the line next, and he goes P7.
Well, hammer time, yeah, it wasn't a tidy lap, but it was reasonably quick in spite of that. Formula Chris is improving. Let's see where he goes. P4 on a 10.0, so not quite in the 90 yet. But Formula Chris is
he's invalidated. So Justin is starting his lap now. This will be one to watch. Could well challenge for pole, although that little tap on the exit of turn 1 is it's not going to help him.
Yeah, it's a quick tell, and you know it could be line damage. You never know, and that just costs you that little bit of time. He's improving though, nearly 2/10 up. The thing I've noticed, it's not quite so pronounced on this game, but certainly on last game, even a slight bit of front wing damage, the pace loss you get from it is amplified at Monaco.
Yeah.
Ultimately, your confidence in the car is so much less, so it's a big issue when you get damage here. Good commitment here to back.
Yeah, nearly 5/10 at purple sector 2.
Yeah. And a good line through Rascas. Had a bit of a lockup, but he kept the line, so it didn't really cost him in the end. A little bit sideways than Anthony Noge, but still a very good lap. Yeah.
1.5 tenths, so yeah.
Oh, Satoshi very squirrely on the exit of Tabak, but still a 10th up and purple in Sector 2. Yeah, very tentative in Antonioni, though. Didn't really have a lot of confidence in the car, and goes P3 on a 9.7.
And Sanix on the lap. He's invalidated again, and he pulls into the pits.
Yeah, Sonic's not really having a great time right now. His best lap in 11.9. Really qualifying is key here, so if you have a bad session, it's going to make things a lot more difficult in the race for you.
Definitely. And, well, I think the drivers have all completed their second lap, so they'll be getting ready for their third.
Yeah, a few outlaps right now for people on their way out. And Tilda's just started a lap, I believe.
He's
And promptly
invalidated already.
invalidated, yeah. It's so tempting because there's so much curve there in turn one, and there's so much space, so you can cut it, but there's just that temptation to cut it a little bit too much. It's a very fine margin.
So, hammer time is about to start another lap.
A lot neater that time around in Sandovots.
Yeah.
Much less drama. Still taking this wide line, but a little bit more orthodox on this attempt.
Oh
And just
no!
very sideways in Casino Square. That's put play to that, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not got any visible damage, but well.
Yeah, it could be line damage, and it cost him time anyway, so backing out of this one. Saving the arrest. He'll probably go again this next lap.
Larsen's on the flyer. He's 3/10 up in the first sector already. Purple.
Yeah, big improvement from Larson. Let's see, can he keep the momentum going at 18.2 in the first sector? That's quite quick. Down towards the chicane, very late on the brakes, but carries the speed and gets the line right. Not particularly desirable.
Hello, are you back? Am I back?
Yep.
Right. Failed to join again. Well, it's my game now and not.
Try restarting your game.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. If you could just check it's on for me, it'd be helpful.
Yeah, I'm having a look.
Join game. Failed to join. even with restarting the game. This is weird.